I think OBS just crashed. I think everything else was fine, but I think OBS has crashed. Let me know if you guys can see this again. I think we're okay though. Okay, well that's something to look out for. Because it was going great for 5 minutes and then it just completely and utterly died. Okay. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry. Teething issues, right? Teething issues. Haven't actually done this pour yet, so let's go ahead and go. Burp. Oh, hang on. Switch over to token. No audio. There should definitely be audio. Should definitely be audio. Yeah, sorry guys. It just completely dropped out. I apologize. And we were pulling on this banner, and no one flew in behind, and I didn't even see if Goku went Super Saiyan or not. I don't think he did. So we have some pretty rubbish luck on the Ultra. Ooh, token front. Couple TNs there. And on the back. Take SS2 Goku. Okie dokie. Yeah, Nicholas, yeah, we just saw that before. Someone's available 1 at 30 stones. Really? Didn't I just have that? Or is it the step up sort of banner? The last one was 25, right? Who cares? Alright. We'll do one. Colin. Accidentally muted. Prop, get in here, man. Quick. Wherever the hell you are. Just somehow know that I came back online. Okay, good. He's back. Alright, give me luck for this one. Oh, Broly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Nothing. I just restarted the stream. Did you see the first pull I just did? That was absolute shit. Oh, fetch an ember, another fetch an ember. A lot of stones. I haven't spent any since... it's been quite a while since I've spent any. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I just wanted to do one quick stream while you were in here. One quick pull, but now I've done 3. Right. Oh god. I have no idea what the hell just happened, eh? It was like everything was going great and then just completely dropped off the face of the earth. Alright, Jace. Not Jace, another Janemba. Yeah. Yeah, great up. Freaking Reddits. Okay, that's shit. Alright, I'll do one more on Gogeta, then we'll go back to KHUx. Oh god, all over the place. Yeah, it came down to the wire. I was like, here we go. That's a good looking cast of friends coming in there. No Super Saiyan though. Oh, okay. It's really hoping we'd be going fusion immediately. Oh well. SS03. God. Okay, okay, okay. Chatsu starting us off. Yamcha. Trunks. Okay, okay. Got another dupe for him. Krillin. Another Goten. Yep, fade away too. Okay. I actually kept my one of those unevolved because I was like, Luis, I don't think so. I think it's pretty free on the spoilers. And an SS. Oh, big old Roids Trunks. Okay. Oh, a couple Gogetas. Not the right one. Every Gogeta but the right one, basically, but 2 features. Alright, that's enough for now. That's enough for now. Alright. Thanks, guys. So, let's get back to the actual fun of this one. Okay. Let's get plowing through this event. It's good that they're giving away, like, other alternatives of getting event coins, because... yeah, obviously there's like 40-something thousand to obtain from that second board, which is not going to happen very quickly just off that crappy little event, where you only get, like, 80 to 130, 50 per run, depending on how lucky you get with steel, so... Okay. If you guys have played Kingdom Hearts 3, and if you're watching this, this is probably going to be not spoiler free from this point onwards, because I kind of want to talk about it. I want to talk about the Mystery Star and Subject X from Kingdom Hearts 3. So, if you guys have any theories on who those people are, definitely let me know, because I've got a few, and that's what my video is coming out very soon is going to be about. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? I've been going through it a fair few times, and I'm leaning more towards, again, spoilers, but skulls being the one they talk about. That's my current best theory, and I'm happy to accept that there are lots of different potential people that it could be. I think the mystery star has a pretty good chance of being Strelitzia, but Subject X I think is Skald. I think they're different people, but anyway, what do you guys think? I'm gonna have like sort of an evidence, if you will, video. Reconnection successful. I don't know what just happened, but I got a message saying OBS disconnected and attempting to reconnect. So I think it's back now, but we probably lost about 30 seconds there of nothing. Okay, new house, new problems. New house, new problems. Okay. I wonder what that is. I really do wonder what that is. Because we can't have that. We can't have it dropping out every 5 minutes. But it should be back now. It should be back. Fuck's sake, man. God damn it. God damn it. Better not be Twitch giving me a new notification of gone live again. God damn it. So it's going to be broken up into like 1,000 different videos. Oh, we'll get a little paralysis archer there as well. Okay, interesting. With a boatload of health. My god. So have you guys pulled on Xigbar? Can you guys even hear me? Or is it dead again? Probably dead again. Sweet. Sweet. It's no way to talk to a lady. Alright. I only saw the 2 ones that you posted on Twitter. How else did you go? Did you get some good shit? You're making me want to pull again. Alright, round 8, we haven't really had to think yet, but then again we have got double cast Kyrie, so this is not like, it's super easy. 3 Gogetas, 2, wow. Definitely did, Louise, definitely did, definitely did. How many pulls did you do? $160,000, my god. Probably out of control, dude. You're out of control. I started with 600, so hoping for a bit of luck. One more rotation on Broly. Cool. Wow, okay, so it keeps being a step-up banner, does it? I didn't even realize. Alright, well, Ziggy's dead. So was it a data Xigbar flanked by a real Heartless? Is that the idea here? Like, it's not a data simulation of this challenge, it's just... I guess. Yeah, Spawn's been saving up forever, eh? It's been saving up for a long-ass time. This stream is a bust. I apologize, guys. It's crashed out like 4 times already. Nothing on Gogeta. Hoping Broly will give me more luck in the discounted rotation. Best of luck. Definitely best of luck. Oh, God. I wanted to do way more stuff with like the falling price banner in Union Cross, but it just wasn't happening. Like I was getting crappy luck, and I wasn't able to record, so I did a couple of pulls, like holding my phone in front of my face. No, it's me. It's definitely me. I apologize. I would very much like it not to be, but it looks like it just keeps crashing out. So we'll see. It crashed after 5 minutes, then after 6 minutes, and we're coming back up to another 6 minutes of being live again. So will we crash again? I guess we'll find out soon. Did I hear about the second collaboration again? Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it turns out to be a cool little event. But, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. Well, I did nothing. Streaming isn't well, yeah, it might be because I'm running off wireless right now and not like wired in with an Ethernet cable. That could potentially be causing me some strife. Hey, we finally get to see his attack animation. Hell yeah. Oh, that was awesome. That was really sweet. What are the best setups for Keyblades, and is there a website online I can easily clear a hard mode Union Cross quest? Yeah. Okay, so a girl named Rosie made this really awesome site called Union Cross Tracker. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. Alright, get rid of you. Pull up information on Xigbar, which I guess we'll see in a bit. Was Xigbar ever a nobody in the first place? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. No, it just keeps crashing, prop. When it's up, it looks great, but it just keeps crashing. Yeah, Xigbar definitely was. No, you're alright, man. You're fine. We're the ones that keep crashing. No, I'd say he became a nobody. I'd say so. Like, he had his all, like, nobody powers and everything. Well, I mean, like, he sort of... Okay, so we're definitely in spoiler warning right now. I guess it's a good question, but if I had to guess, I would say yes, he did. You know, he gets his nobody powers that way. He gets to further assimilate into the group, whatever. I'm just more concerned about the whole yellow eyes thing. Like, he still has his yellow eyes now. He has them there too. Interesting. Fucking Nightbot, he's coming for blood. He's still after it, man. I apologize. No, I think he was always, 100% of the time, working towards his true goal. 100% of the time. Militia and Luxine, who the hell knows? Who on earth knows? I feel like that's a case of kind of, maybe a bit of bad writing. I don't know. Okay, so he's got a blue counter over his head. And we're about to use Luxor, which is going to hit for 7 times. Okay, it only hit Ziggy once there, that's pretty good. Okay, now we're in the clear. Even if it hits 3 times, we're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was an Incredibles collab a little while ago, which had the Bob and Jack Jack one that you guys saw just then. Violet, Mrs. Incredible, Jack, Dash. Jack. But yeah, they were around for like 2 weeks. Pretty sure the world's in this game for the future, so don't question it. Don't know about the future. What do you mean? What do you mean the worlds? Like which ones in particular? Because at this point we're pretty down the rabbit hole of having different worlds. Oh god, it's so complicated and difficult to talk about. Will I get Nominate EX? That's a really good question, and I'm tossing it up. Probably not, just because I feel like it's a really, really, really amazing medal that would help me out tremendously. Like if I put Nominate straight onto like that Terravan Aqua medal, that would just do insanely well for me. For some reason I'm holding off, just going, maybe not. Given that it's going to cost me 15k to get it, and I don't have heaps right now. What are the odds we can take you out with a supernova? Probably pretty low. Pretty good. Yes. Okay. So now this should do significantly higher damage to him because there's only one target left. Like this metal in particular will do significantly more damage. Beautiful. Yeah, good question, Adam. Man. I feel like the secret reports have spoiled Union Cross a bit. I'm going to talk about this in the video, but you guys can may as well hear about it now if you want to. I feel like in Union Cross, are you guys all caught up to the Japanese stuff? Or are you waiting for me to make that video? I should probably get on to making that video. They are data copies of the worlds from the future. That's why they are heartless and other stuff. Yeah, at this point, it's like, yeah, sure. I don't think Nomura even has an idea of what's going on anymore. Do aerial and ground traits stack? No, you only ever want like one aerial or ground on a metal. That's pretty much it. I just can't get over how friggin' omniscient he seems to be. I don't know how you could even question it at this point because it's so far fetched at this point. Flannel97, I needed to ask you something. I forget what it was. No, you might have dropped bits in the other day and I didn't thank you because my bloody alert didn't come up. I forget what it was. But I remember thinking. Oh no, and you asked a question on my YouTube as well, didn't you? On my channel. I forget. God, can you believe it? I would honestly kind of believe that. Just Nomura would hold such a grudge. He'd be like, someone beep something. But like the Final Fantasy Versus 13 version, just to really, really drive home how upset he is. Like, oh yeah. What if Kingdom Hearts was Versus 13 a prologue all along, huh? I had something I wanted to respond to you about, but I can't remember what it was. I have no idea. Sorry. Okay. Alright, if we just fire off some supernovas now, it's not going to kill, definitely, but a decent little chunk. What do we all? You just beat him in his battle core, he just laughs at you. Oh hell. Oh yeah, I was looking up Unit Cross Tracker, wasn't I? I've been trying to make like a video, basically like tips for new players. Okay, tell me what you guys think. I can actually pull it up, and you guys can help me make this list if you want. What the hell's it called? What is it called? What? Okay. No, not that one. Tip 1, stop playing. Got him. Okay, so my first advice would be on jewels. Like, before anyone else wants to do anything else in this game, just get your jewels prioritized first. Be like, alright, this is what you should be doing, and what you should not be doing with them. Because I think a lot of people go ahead and get their free ones straight away and end up wasting a good proportion of them. Which is not their fault, because there's like very, very tricky, oftentimes manipulative banners in the shop that make it seem like, oh, it's a pretty good one to pull on, and then you realize, oh no, that was a complete and utter waste of jewels, and you feel bad. I hope I win this. Here we go. Mastermind is the somebody of Lushu. I mean, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to happen, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna need the almighty hit right now. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Actually, no. Fire you off first. And pray. Yes, okay. Whew. That's close. What? We didn't have second chance on. We had to do it within 2 turns. How did that happen? Huh. Props over here. Freaking out. I like Gohan on that Broly team. Oh, man. How do we not do that within 2 turns? Alright, actually, let's actually build a setup here instead of goofing off. I got 4 trait metals already. I'm probably not going to pull on Ziggy only because, like, the reprint banner is probably less than a month away, so that would seem a little bit silly to do that. But I imagine it's a pretty good medal. Okay, we'll take him. That's what we'll do. Right, look at us saving space intelligently like that. Look at that, huh? X Boston boy, Z-Fire X. How you doing? Only level 80 in Union Cross. Raid bosses are the way to level up insanely fast. Right now it's a raid week, so you can go ahead into the quest menu, click on events, click on raid week, and then you'll just summon a boss, which if you start chopping away at those, you'll level up really fast until you get to level 300. Like 0 to 300 is like nothing at all. Everything above there is absurd. Nearly 450. Nearly 450. Yeah. Well, oh, that's nice. Thank you, YouTube. No, thank you. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. People helping each other out. Good. Thank you. How do I think your Zero ties into the plot? I feel like we're getting into some like multiverse level nonsense right now, in which we're escaping to different world lines, whatever the hell that means, and as a result, we're like potentially leaving the Kingdom Hearts universe as we know it so far behind. Sora's off doing God knows what. Riku's gonna go basically use the power of waking as a master to try and bring him back. And shenanigans will of course abound. What do you reckon? I can use her for a supernova and get 180% boost, or I can use you, and you're pretty good. The only difference is that it only cost me 6, and you'll do more damage, but there's no like negative ground, so yeah, that sounds pretty good. How do you get raid tokens quickly? I've barely gotten half of one of the boards and I was level 23. Yeah, so that is meant to take you basically the entire week to do if you're attacking it kind of casually. I don't think it was ever stated that the trader was already a trader. Random joker. Go on. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm thinking if the foretells are coming back, potentially the traders haven't been revealed yet. Bango. Exactly. That is basically what I've been thinking, yeah. Yeah, I would wonder if they're actually going to be revealed soon. Because the only real stipulation is that it's the one that's not following their role, right? And the one marked with an X. Subject X. Huh. Oh, sorry, well, bears the sigil, rather, is the trader. Interesting. Anyone sharing a Terra? That would be kind of cool. Guys. No, not you. Different Terra. No one in my party is sharing a Supernova Terra. Come on. What do you think I pay you for? Ground, aerial, extra attack, strength. That sounds pretty good. What about this one? How's the strength so different with only plus 1,000? I guess with the multiplier. That makes sense. I guess. Alright. Enough talking to myself. Is this an event or story content? It's an event, but the way... I don't know. I feel like this could be revealed to be canon at some point. Like, we walk into a room with a bunch of different data simulations of the organization members. Maybe. I can't beat 23 now. 23. Yeah, I don't know. Let's quickly pop, yeah. Before I forget. Okay, excellent. Alright, away you go. Now, do I have enough SP to actually run those final 4 attacks? Let's find out. Okay, I think Ava's role is not yet complete. So, her role was to get all the dandelions to go into Union Cross, right? But now they're all alive again, so... Again, spoilers. Please, God, don't listen to this if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, please. I feel like none of them are inherently bad, though. It's just... I should have been so nerfed. Jesus. Let's get those buffs back. Alright, nice. Okay. How do I get my mental damage so high? Good question. Okay. Let's have a look. Alright, see my little character right here, when I stop floating around attacking. My little character right here has all these little buffs over their head. Hopefully you guys can see that. So there's plus general 15 strength, plus power, plus speed, plus magic, plus upright, plus reverse, which is very low. You want to get these numbers as high as you possibly can. So what you want to do is you want to build a setup with buffers out the front. So like a Kairi or a Shion is always a really, really good buffer on like 99% of the situations. And then you basically want to capitalize. Okay, so that's got a relatively low multiplier. So 24.68 is respectable. But that multiplier right there is like currently the highest in the entire game. That's 65.44. What I'm trying to say is put buffers first and then work into really, really high multiplier medals later to take advantage of that. So get your buffs out. It's basically listing off the absolute crapload of buffs and debuffs that this thing does. So basically pay attention to that. Okay, you're dead. Alright, now let's keep going. Hopefully we can wipe off... We absolutely can. That was definitely 2 turns, right? There's no way... I don't know how that could have been 3. I don't know how it was only 2 turns the first time, because surely we would have died if it went into 3 turns. The only game with Kairi. Oof. It's fighting words. Okay, good. We got our jewels. Good. Sad the optional boss was just a Heartless. In Ericus' new game, the 4 Tales of the Black Pieces, and yeah, it seems like Sora again is the... Maybe not Sora, maybe just like the hero is the only white piece, what do you call it? Yeah, I wonder, because I feel like they don't... None of them seem to be acting in an evil manner. Like, unless they were literally faking the entire... Like, they were acting the entirety of back cover out. But, like, for what purpose? Because they come back and they're not surprised to see each other. They're like, Lushu, did you summon us back? Right? That's what Ira says. So, I feel like wherever they've gone to after the Keyblade War, they've, like, made peace in some regard. Like, okay, whatever. We were all we were all pawns in some greater plan. Whatever. Lushu says that he told Ava what the plan was. 375,000 bars of HP. Just floating that out there. Holy crap. AAA game where our player could be the main character with customization. That'd be pretty sick. Playing Kingdom Hearts 2, watching a Kingdom Hearts stream. Excellent. I mean, it's possible. It really depends on what they want to do. Like, how far down this Union Cross rabbit hole they want to go. I feel like they've struck a pretty good medium here, where this is like insanely cheap to develop for, especially compared to Kingdom Hearts 3. But it, like, you know, you have this 2D sprite work art instead of the much more complicated. Oh shit! I didn't use. I forgot to use Elsa. Damn it. I don't know. Customization is really, really, really easy to do in a format like this, right? Where it's just little sprites, but like you have all those beautiful animations that Sora can pull off. But if you're adding a ton of layers of customization into that, now obviously, you know, the basic animation would stay the same, but I don't know. Short answer. Isn't Ava technically the trader because she's the only one that actually does good things? Foretellers all murdered hundreds of children in the war. They all acted in an evil manner. Yeah, okay. No, there's no denying that. There's definitely no denying that. They're walking up and basically deep sixing a bunch of children. We can't forget that. But the way they were acting made it all seem like they were really doing it because they felt like it was the only choice, right? Like, there is a traitor out there, and if we don't find them right now, they are gonna win, and they are gonna do bad things, basically. I better bloody win this. I'll be shitty if I don't. Okay, you're up. Let's see what you can do. Yes, okay, beautiful. Now we should be single targeting all the way home. Come on, baby. Okay, so that was 20,000 bars just off that one hit, which was an extra attack hit. Chop, 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 and one. Ooh, let's just slow down real quick. Let's pop Kyrie just to be safe. Is Xigbar Plus worth dropping the jewels on? You were mentioning earlier how to use them wisely. Okay. I would say in this specific case, if you are finding this event not easy, but very completable, probably not, only because there's going to be a reprint event, probably, in a month's time, probably, that will give you another chance of earning Xigbar rather than paying for it. So I would say if you are comfortable with this event, you potentially don't have to buy this medal if you can wait 30 days. And to be honest, I don't actually know what this medal does yet because I haven't looked, and the in-game notifications only say text in Japanese, so let's see if that's still the case. Yep. The in-game notifications read out just Japanese text, which is amazing. But saying that, we can go ahead and have a look. On this side, all target, 15 turns of darkness, so 15 reverse strength up, 15 state, is that general strength up? That'd be pretty cool if it was. Speed-based strength, speed-based defense down, and general defense down. That's pretty cool. Counter +2, 9 attacks. Big text right there. Now is that adds 2 to the counter and recovers 2 gauges, or is it somehow mistranslating and it's also going to cost 2 more gauges than it says it does? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we can look, can't we? Do we? I can scroll all the way down to the album, but it'll take 6 years with this mouse. Maybe we'll do it later. Do it after we're done. Do it after we're done. Nice. So yeah, in this case, I would say maybe get it if you want to. If you're going to get it, get the avatar board, because I think it's better value than going from the banner here. Which, I mean, it's not terrible value going from this, given that you do get 3 speed gems per pull. That's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet deal. But in my case, I'd probably be getting the avatar board just to save a bit of jewels on the overall package. They're both pretty good options, though. Both pretty good. Like another... What's that, tier 7? Yeah, tier 7, 7-star or above. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good banner nowadays. I don't know, I would keep hanging on for a bit. I haven't done a single pull of these tickets yet with you guys, so I haven't had a chance to stream it, so I haven't done a single one yet. What if the trader thing is employed by the Master of Masters to keep the Masters on his side, meaning there was no trader? I think the only reason they brought it up in the first place was to make everybody fight. Like everyone was really, really, really carefully manipulated into having a big old smush, which wouldn't have happened otherwise. I just can't get over how like intricately, perfectly perfectly planned out this entire plan is. It's like, I know everything throughout all of time, potentially thousands of years in the future, and at this point over multiple multiverses here. Like, this what one dude who has overseen the entire thing this entire time. Like, this better have a satisfying ending as to like what the hell is going on, or else I'm gonna be mad pissed. I'm gonna be extremely pissed off. I don't know, I sort of felt like Xehanort's ending left a bit to be desired, if I'm honest. I was like, oh yeah, I was really 500,000 bars of HP. Remember when this game had like 6 bars of HP? And that was a challenge? Like, you would see the HP lap over into like the 4 digits they would usually have, plus a couple more, and you'd be like, oh my god, I'm not ready for this. Ooh, stop. Fuck. Elsa, please. No, it's just madness. 500,000 bars. We're about 3 years in. I mean, I know it's all relative, but still, it just seems absurd given where we were not too long ago. Like, the power creep is just, it's gotten so far out of control. It's absurd. Alright, combo 1, straight your stuff. Ooh, we are not doing much damage. We're not doing much at all. And he retaliated. But we didn't die. Go on. What, just that? Did he debuff us in that retaliation? Huh. So what the hell was that about? Does he have a counter at... Hang on. What the hell just happened then? He has a counter at what? A third of his HP? Yeah, it's about a third, right? Like 500,000 down to 330, that's about a third of his HP off. Right? Well, it's gonna happen, Bien, I would imagine. There's no stopping this train now. It just seemed to have no brakes. Oh shit, we are way under damaging this time. What happened? We were doing pretty well before. God, he's still got 40% of his HP left. Ay. So 125,000 bars down to 116, so that did about 9,000 bars of damage to these little dudes. Holy crap, man. What happened? We were doing pretty well a minute ago. Jesus Christ. Got some jewels saved up now. Do I think it's worth getting the 5 7-star metal banner? Nope. No. Nope. Yeah, no, definitely not. That's good. I would just hang on a little bit longer. I'd say that banner's pretty baity. Should I play Unicross? It's actually fun. It's the only Kingdom Hearts game I haven't played. I only caught up with it because I watched my video. Thank you very much. You know what? Yeah. How did Lucio lose his Keyblade? No, okay. If you've read the secret reports from Kingdom Hearts 3, again, spoiler talk if anyone's coming in now, spoiler talk for Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so Lucio gave his Keyblade, spoilers, to one of the five new Union leaders. We can be pretty safe to assume that it isn't Brain, given that Brain is the virus in the Master's carefully laid out program. Even though that, again, could be part of the Master's overall plan, who knows. But I would say... What does Lucio want to keep? He doesn't. He just pretends to want one so that Xehanort's like, oh, this guy, I can use him. He doesn't. He could have one anytime he wants to, I'm sure. But he's playing the part of like, oh man, I really want a Keyblade. Oh, you're this guy that has one. I'll do whatever you want. Just give me a Keyblade. Like, I can be useful to you if you end up giving me a Keyblade. Put some links. He'll have ya. He'll get ya. That did a crap load of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Have I used one attack from Aqua already? I have. Heck. So we gonna die. That's gonna hurt. How can we be so far away? Oh, we're alive? We didn't even have any defensive buffs, and this is round 15. What are you doing? Okay, we just got to soon it back up to full health. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, right, so it's like the previous ones, except you don't need to tank the second hit. You can just live it. With all 3 enemies still alive, we can just live it? Okay. I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Wild arms. Can you post it in 2 separate comments? Whatever you were trying to say. We can't do anything with supernovas, can we? No, we're all out. Shiza. Okay. Fingers crossed. Aqua, we're gonna need you to really pull up big guns right now, which I don't think you have the capability of doing, but chop, chop, chop. Nope. Oh boy. And we're gonna get how can there be such a huge step up between round 12 and 13? We took that out in 2 turns, and we just got annihilated here. Jesus. You got destroyed. Okay, so I guess we're bringing in second chance. Just a pancake, he works hard, man. He works quick. I haven't actually watched that video yet, but Jesus Christ, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, yeah, there's an interesting story here, if not horrifically convoluted. Like, obscenely, horrendously convoluted. I'm gonna say he passed it to Scald. I mean, I'd say it's a 25% shot. I'd say Ven probably not. I'd say Ven definitely not. So... And Lorium seems out for me as well. I'd say it's either Ephemera or Scald. I really feel like it's, yeah, either Ephemera or Scald are like huge possibilities of it being. But I think it has to be Ephemera. I think it has to be Ephemera that has it. And Ephemera will eventually grow into, you know, be the master of... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it has to be Ephemera because, okay. Alright. We're going, let's just go full spoilers. Let's go full spoilers. Okay. If we read the reports, right, I've got a video of myself, like, flicking through the reports just so I can... Okay. We're gonna go skipping down to report, I think, 11. We've abandoned Union Cross at this point, who cares? Okay. So Luciu says he's seen the Keyblade War unfolding exactly as it was written on the Lost page. So that's Kingdom Hearts Key, right? That's Kingdom Hearts Key. So we watch as the Keyblade War happen the first time. Fine. Okay, so they've gone off and escaped into the new world. I will pass the... So he hasn't passed the Keyblade off yet. I will pass the Keyblade on to him and then continue watching. So this one's written just after... I think just after Strelitzia... Well, just after the war happened. So the war's happened, everyone's jumped ship into Union Cross. Someone's killed Strelitzia and put Brain in her place. I don't necessarily think Brain is the killer. I think Darkness is probably the one that did the deed, took the rulebook, and either appeared as, you know, Darkness, whatever, to Brain and said, this is your job, you're going to infiltrate the Five, pretending you belong there. Or he could have just gone, snapped his fingers, looks like Master Ava, because Master Ava can look like other people. That's a power she has. Surely other people could probably look like Master Ava. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just saying it isn't necessarily set in stone that Brain is evil. Brain is the virus. Brain is the one that doesn't belong. Strelitzia belonged with her brother. Brain doesn't belong in there. Anyway. Yeah, so someone's pulled the old switcheroo, right? It's basically someone's implanted Brain into this new system. And the latest update in Union Cross in JP that came out less than 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Master Ava. There's a mission where you can go and you fight a Union leader. You fight your own Union leader, or if you're in the Volpers Union, you fight Era, and it's Ava using an illusionary power or whatever to look like another foreteller. So many Volpers who won Make Your Mark. Has someone broken that down as to how many ended up in each union? I was so disappointed that I wasn't in there. I was pretty disappointed I didn't make it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, please. I've been playing this game for so long. No one else gave a shit about the story until I made a video about it. Haha, kidding. Okay, yeah, so Brain wants everyone to leap over into another world line again. So this one's doomed. Darkness is going to doom this one as well, for some reason. Okay, fine. So Brain's going to go, this one's doomed as well, we're all going to escape again. Okay, fine. And Lucia's like, well, they should know how to do that, but maybe Maleficent will not teach them maybe, but she in some way knows how to do it. So she hopped world lines potentially from the one that we know as the prime Kingdom Hearts world line. Oh, it's so complicated. Into this like past Union Cross thing, whatever the heck it is. So if she has done it once, potentially she can do it again, or she either knows how to do it, or maybe they we attack her and take the power from her. Or who knows? But Lucia's implying that the reason Maleficent was brought back in the first place was by darkness, so that these new 5 could hop world lines again. And now, are they going to take everyone with them, or are they just the 5 going to escape? Because the way he says it, a reckless plot to allow the 5 to escape into another world line. Not all the dandelions, just these 5. So I don't know if that's funny wording or what, but I guess we'll see. Militia likes Endemic's heart sent back to the past now. I doubt it. I'd say... No, I would say they've gone forward. Wait. No, okay, no. So... And Lucior as well. I'm going to keep calling him Luxord, but... So those guys were all recreated. It's complicated. Everyone that isn't a proper Xehanort, has their own body, was recreated after the events of Kingdom Hearts 2. So we beat up all the Heartless, beat up all the Nobodies, recompleted pretty much everyone except Xemnas. It's complicated, but just for right now, all these people were reformed. Vexen, everyone was reformed, right? And then a bunch of them were like, oh, let's be Nobodies again, immediately after, which is the weirdest writing in the world. I don't understand that writing at all, but that's what happened. So, no, they weren't brought to the future. No, so Xigbar, maybe. Yeah, Xigbar, Malusia, Luxine, Demix, Luxord, Vexen. Is that it? No, I feel like there's another one, but... Oh yeah, Sykes, obviously. Issa, Sykes. Anyway, all of the ones that were reformed basically became Nobodies again. That's what Sora says to Luxine, you'll be reformed, whatever he says, after he beats her again. I don't get that writing at all. Because, Marluxia, when he gets defeated, he's like, oh, I finally see now. Oh, now I understand. And it's like, what? Okay, A, that didn't happen after we beat you in Chain of Memories. You didn't suddenly have this epiphany, and you're like, oh, I'm a good guy now. You were still pretty keen on being like, fuck you, Sora, as you died. And then B, if you reformed, what, were you still evil when you reformed, and it took you becoming a nobody again and dying again to be like, oh, I've just had such a change of heart now? I don't think so. I don't buy it. I really have issues with a lot of the story of Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot. And I think I'm going to break it down into a huge video of there are a lot of things wrong with this story. Unless it's going to be Nomura's grand plan revealed a few years from now. But what the... I don't know. It's not even making sense. Anyway, back to this. Okay. Yeah, and even Luciu is like... It's all this bullshit about a virus and all the rest. Is that also part of the Master's plan is having someone try and avert this plan. Still further part of the plan. Who knows? Maybe they stayed nobodies after Chain of Memories. No. They definitely became human again. Because we see them all on the floor in Kingdom Hearts 3D, like, reforming. And, like, young Xehanort looks around the room with Xigbar, Lucio, and he's, like, looking at all these bodies, and he goes... I feel like the story of Kingdom Hearts 3 was initially going to go very differently, and there was going to be a different set of Organization 13. The Neo Organization 13 was going to be very different people, which is why they kept them all cloaked the entire time. They didn't want to give off any identities. They look around the room and they go, which poor soul shall it be? Right? He makes it very clear they're picking one. They're picking one person. And then young Xehanort looks over and he goes, cut. Right? And then the scene cuts. He's saying Sykes. Right? Which is why we see Sykes in that cutscene later on, fighting Lee at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3D. He's the first one revealed, basically, in the new organization, because... I don't know. But I feel what that means is that none of the other ones were initially going to be chosen. I feel like Nomura initially wanted a completely new cast, and then decided somewhere along the line, bring back all the old ones. I really feel like they were initially going to go off and do whatever they want to, maybe like never appear in the story ever again, potentially, except for like very specific ones. Maybe he wanted like Vexen back for the whole replica thing, maybe he, whatever, but Vexen may have been a good guy initially, like always working with us, who knows. If they were human, then Sora would have had to kill them. They were nobodies, so there would be no, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, I would buy that, Adam, yeah. Nothing is not part of the plan. Yeah, let me get through this real quick. Okay. So this one right here, this report is written. Okay, the first report I think is written where we are right now in Union Cross, maybe a little bit after where we are, a little bit before where we are right now. This is written in the future, so this is almost like spoilers for Union Cross. Even in a world line with no Keyblade War, peace is but a dream. So this Darkness guy is going to ramp up his plan and basically try and destroy the world, I guess, again. So we're going to go through either another Keyblade War, or he's just going to throw everything that we are right now into darkness. Who knows? Who knows? I'm into chaos, so shit's going down. Lucio's going to zip in and give the Keyblade to someone. Give his new Keyblade to someone. He'll be like, I'm Master Lucio. I was one of the previous 6 Masters. This was my job, was to make sure you guys all jumped into the new world. And then I have to give you this new Keyblade because, you know, I can only entrust it to you guys. You guys are so good, whatever. I need to give you this Keyblade. So I think it's going to be Ephema. Or Skald. I can't see it being Laurium. I just can't see it being Laurium. Because then Laurium's going to have to give it off to someone else. Eventually. I can't see it happening. I say definitely either Ephema or Skald. Ven doesn't make any sense. Ephema doesn't... Ephema or Skald make the most sense to me. But let's keep going. Okay, so... yeah, now that he's given it off, he's just going to wait. Okay, I watched as the 5 was sent to another world line at no small cost. So again, is it like just the 5 that were sent? Or was it the entire group of dandelions? If it's just the 5, then I guess all of us are gonna die. We're all just gonna die, I guess, if we're stuck in this like hellscape. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It's good reading into it. Game network. I can kind of say that. Nameless Star is definitely... I don't know about definitely, but there's pretty strong signs pointing towards that, yeah. I could definitely say that. Yeah, I would never ever say definitely, but I would say it's a pretty good start. Anyway, okay. The 5 was sent to another world line at no small cost. I think that line's really important. The way I read that is, okay, Brain is setting something up to try and get us to, like, get the 5 to skedaddle off to the new world line. And the way I read that is, something goes wrong. He is semi-successful in the fact that he at least gets people out of this dying world line, but it doesn't go quite to plan, okay? Let's say he sends Ven, Laurium, potentially Arena as well with Lorium. Then Lorium, Arena, Skald, and Ephema off into the future. And let's say he can't send himself. Like the act of trying to do it means he doesn't. Maybe he gets sent in the future as well, or to a different world line. But let's just say for now it's just these 5. Okay. If Ven gets sent into a different world line, and something goes wrong, then maybe he loses all of his memories and gets spat out, a couple years before Birth by Sleep, where Xehanort scoops him up and says, "Guess what, boy? You're my new apprentice." Lorium and Arena get sent even further into the future, and they're spat out in like Radiant Garden, where they're scooped up and become part of the new organization. Skald is sent forward into the future, loses all her memories, loses everything. They all basically all lose all their memories, spat out, lands in Radiant Garden, and she's found by, all the apprentices, by Terra Xehanort, by all of that, after Birth by Sleep. They scoop her up and they're like, "Oh, you're from the ancient Keyblade War, we need to research you, whatever. And so she can't remember her name, she becomes Subject X. Ephema, either he doesn't get sent forward into the future at all, or he does, but again, it goes wrong. And if everyone wants this bloody theory so badly about him being the Heartless in the Keyblade Graveyard, well then, maybe he ends up literally sent all the way forward to the time of, like, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts 3 time, or sometime before that. His body perishes, he leaves a Heartless behind, but his sort of spirit lingers within the Keyblade Graveyard. And that way, when Sora's getting the shit kicked out of him in Kingdom Hearts 3, and then he just sort of appears to Sora and is like, "Hey, need a hand?" I don't know. That's my sort of thoughts on that. So, the next few updates on Union Cross will basically be shit going down, like bad things going to happen. The world's going to basically crumble and fall to darkness. Brain is going to try and send us off into a different world line and fail. That's my guess. Okay, what have you guys to say? Whoever Lushu past the Keyblade 2 would have not jumped to the future because they would have to live on and train students, so pass it to them. Exactly, Wakers, exactly, which is why I think Ephema may not have been sent to the future. I'd say either Ephema or Brain probably got the Keyblade. Yeah, Ephema or Brain make the most sense to me. Because if it's Brain, he looks just like Master Ericus, right? So potentially it's like a generational thing, like father to son to son to son to daughter to son, whatever, passes it down until Ericus is this part of this lineage of Keyblade Masters who pass that no-name Keyblade on, from through the generations rather than to who's the most worthy successor. I don't know. I always thought that because Mickey pre-Birth by Sleep appeared in Daybreak Town meant that the world line that Union Cross takes place in is just before Birth by Sleep, about 10 years before. Do you know how to send chocolates? Because I want to give you chocolate in Union Cross. Rue? Oh, wait, I read about that. Your my ID number. What's my ID number? There you go. 1406379. Which I think is the numerical order in which you joined the game. I think. And also, in one of the reports, Xehanort says Ericus is from a lineage of ancient Keyblade. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that Brain stays in the current world line. Maybe it doesn't fall to darkness. Maybe it does. I don't know. Whatever. But in any case, he basically sets up. He becomes the Keyblade Master that then trains the Dandelions, maybe. And something terrible happens to Daybreak Town. Daybreak Town is flooded, and they build Scala Ad Kaim above it as a new seat of power for Keyblade wielders, with Brain being the master of Scala Ad Kaim, taking the Keyblade that Lushu gave him, and training all the rest of the Dandelions in this new world. So it's like, if we want to get really biblical with it, because we kind of are, like all the foretells are named after 7 deadly sins. There's going to be like a literal flood, like the darkness that will infect the world could be like a literal flood you know, whatever shit happens to the world, floods Daybreak Town. Brain goes fuck, sends the 5 into the future to make sure they definitely survive. And then rebuilds Scala at Kayam on top of the remains of Daybreak Town. With, you know, as a home for all the other dandelions. What do you think? That just sort of dawned on me then, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Would make sense for Lucia to pass the Keyblade onto the virus, unless that was his instruction. Yeah, I would agree. But unless he was literally told to do that. You know, the Master has potentially planned for every single thing here. What in his brain, Jesus? I mean... maybe ephemeras? I don't know. The Daybreak clock is upside down. Did the flood flip it and they somehow balance Scala on... Okay. I don't know. You know, like the final world, how it's literally like half sea, half sky, it seems like. It seems like the sea is this perfect mirror of the sky. But it's a mirror, right? They're not... Since I saw that, I was like, is it meant to be some sort of final world analogy of death on top and... or death below and life on top? I don't know. I think Twilight Town and Daybreak Town are at least in the same world. I feel like they're like mirrors of each other, because Twilight is dusk and Daybreak is dawn, so like they're the exact opposite ends of a 24-hour clock, basically. Well, they're, you know, always perpetually 12 hours apart. Oh yeah, did you notice in the reports that while I'm on that topic, that Subject X appears at dawn? May my heart be my guiding key. Yeah, Subject X feels like either Skulled or Ava to me. Skulled because of everything I just talked about before. Ava because of Lucia basically saying Ava had a role to play. So if Lucia goes ahead and rescues her from the cage, it basically gives her her new role. Maybe? I don't know, she says even now, years on. So Lucia rescues her, probably Lucia. Or at least a man with an eye patch. Hasn't the flood already happened since Daybreak Town is already underwater? Yeah, but Union Cross takes place in the past, right? So, like... Adam. Wherever the story ends up, do you think the wild card will end up being a Deus Ex Machina lol? Wait, because I think there's definitely something going on there. Definitely. I would be very surprised if it's the last we've seen of that world. We'll see. Why didn't Aquaterra Ven use their Keyblade armors? I would guess they didn't want to model them in Kingdom Hearts 3. I would guess. We only really see them fighting a couple of times. So I guess they didn't want to make a bunch of different models. No idea. No. So Skull has never actually said it so far. Deathbringer Sora, I 100% agree with you. I feel like Nomura has these ideas, but because it takes years and years and years to make these games, his ideas mutate with each new release. I feel like the entire point of Unchained was the idea that Kingdom Hearts Key was initially this like trap that was just looping endlessly, where these, you know, Keyblade wielders of old were trapped in this, you know, trap, whatever, for whatever reason. And then Unchained was the escape to whatever end, to escape this loop. And now he's like bored of that. He's like, different world lines now. Now it's called Union Cross. We're done with that Unchained business. Who cares? We're gonna forget that ever happened. I mean, the card Luxord gave Sora. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. I think everyone. Well, I forgot about it definitely. We are never gonna predict what no more. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. I thought he wouldn't have spent all of RE coded building up the importance of data worlds, and to me implying that Union Cross was in a data world, to then just wave it off and be like, the entire point of that is that Roxas' memories are in Data Twilight Town. It's like, okay, and like, I mean, Union Cross could still be a data world in which the memories of all the dandelions are trapped in, maybe. I don't know, man. I still don't buy it. The whole end scene, like the whole Union Cross end scene of Kingdom Hearts 3. I still don't know if I buy that either, right? Because like, if all those names are taken from Union Cross, then those are all the people that died in the initial Keyblade War, and therefore they would have never made it into Union Cross in the first place, unless there's going to be a second war in Union Cross. I think Subject X is Ava because she said someone with an eye patch came to free her, which would make sense if Lushu, via Braig, saved her. This is microphone low. Let me know. You guys tell me. Bup. I could be. I'm just sitting pretty far back, so I'll sit a little bit closer. Oh. Sorry, I just yanked out a cable accidentally. Oh, okay. Okay. Remember when we thought RE coded would be important because of Data Riki? Oh, because they bothered to make an entire game about it. It's like, surely they wouldn't. He's not that crazy to make up an entire game that is completely and utterly meaningless, is he? No, Namora, you sly dog. Alright, we'll do this for a little bit longer. I don't know, I'm having fun theorizing with you guys. Maybe Brain needs to recreate Kingdom Hearts to send his friends into the future or something like that. If you're implying a second Keyblade War has to happen. Okay, I could buy that. Glory and Fangs. X said 4 friends and a key. The 4 friends are the 4 tellers. Yeah, I would say they're being intentionally vague there to not give it away. But yeah, the 4 friends could be anything. The 4 friends could be our character and our 4 little weird friends. I mean, for all we know, Subject X is us. Like, the games are called Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts Key, and Unchained Key, with that X all over them. For all we know, the playable character is canonically female, and we get sent forward into the future to be experimented on. Like, they're definitely being intentionally vague here, by design. That RE coded was related to San Francisco. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Hey, look at these data blocks. These corrupt data blocks. Remember those? They look Riku's right there. It must be Data Riku, right? He's wearing a cloak, which Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku sure as shit never wore a cloak. Nope. It's just Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku from the past. But we'll chuck him in a replica anyway, just to really confuse you. God damn. No, wait. I actually forget. Because they went back and forward like 3 times. Was it actually... Did it end up being Replica Riku by the end? No, it was Kingdom Hearts Riku snatched forward in time. I think. I forget. I wonder if the story will end up becoming about stopping the original Keyblade War from happening and stopping the worlds from splitting and falling into darkness. I thought that could have been a possibility at one point, but... No, it definitely wasn't Data Riku. Definitely wasn't Data Riku. Yeah, Wakers, yeah. Maybe. It is Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku, yeah. I was thinking... I mean, a lot of people think Strelitzia is the unnamed star, in which case she could be talking about us. But the whole his heart has been possessed by another. That's pretty troubling. Like, what if Lushu goes and abandons his Lushu body to possess us? Like, the original Lushu's body is abandoned. He goes ahead and possesses us. Lives out our entire life. And then goes, oh, this body's old. Yep. And the next one. And the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. Until eventually, you know, this innocent guy, Braig, is sitting in Radiant Garden one day, twiddling his thumbs. Or twiddling his little shooters. And then Lushu goes, hi, you're a heart. It's going to jump into you. And now Braig has basically watched. You guys ever seen Get Out? How, like, they're like watching. What do they call it? They give a name to it, like that feeling that you're underneath, like watching your own life, but not through your own eyes. Basically, like you're forced to watch it through someone else's control. Basically, what do they call that again? I don't know. I feel like they can retcon it to make, well, not retcon it, but just sort of say, you know, the sunken place. That's roughly what it's called, right? Yeah. Thank you, Prop. Thank you. But like, Braig is doing that. Braig is experiencing that, right? Like, Lushu comes and possesses him one day. Yeah. I would say every single instance we've ever seen of Braig or Xigbar on camera, he's already been possessed, definitely. Because he basically appears in front of Xehanort and goes, oh, I really wish I had a Keyblade. Oh, all these guys have Keyblades. God, I wish I had one as well. Oh, you have one? Oh, okay. Can you give me one? I'll do whatever you want. And basically, like, pretends, like, sucking up to Xehanort of... Yeah, Bien. I would definitely say that Braig has been possessed for who knows how long. Like, did he get recently possessed? Like, Lucius, like, okay, I'll possess him at the right time. Because Braig's character traits are always yes, definitely. So how can we defeat the Lushu event? Scald is the girl you became friends with Ephema. What? Oh, Christ knows, right? Evan's just like, oh yeah, you're my Chirithy, come here. What? Or was he like dicking around in the final world the entire time? Like, no, because Chirithy goes, he doesn't remember me. So what? I don't know, man. I don't know if there was like a bit of time in between there where Ven was like gradually getting his memories back from the past, I guess, but didn't find that weird at all. He's like, hey, Aqua, Terra, did I fight in the Keyblade War? I feel like I fought in the Keyblade War. This little thing here, it's a Chirithy. I feel like I'm 1,000 years old. That weird to you guys? I mean, I don't know, man. Who knows at this point? Seriously. Alright, let me hang out. I gotta go out to a dinner pretty soon. Let me just check the time. Bonk. No, event is ages. Tuesday. I'm thinking, okay, my current theory is that in Union Cross right now, we have all the new 5. We have Ven, Laurium, Arena must fit into the mix somewhere as well. And actually, on that point, Arena, Laurium, and whoever the hell the original of Luxord and Demix are, all must fit into the mix, and they all must currently exist in Union Cross right now. And they've all got to get like flung forward into the future with Ven. Okay, I would say Brain is going to try and send us all to a different world line. He's going to fuck it up, and we're going to get flung to different points in time. With different amounts of memory remaining, so it would be whatever is convenient for the plot. The hell is it? There it is. Thank you. 6:45. Okay, I've got time. It's booking a ticket. Is that better? I think then... What the hell's a rush tick? Shit, yeah. Boop boop. When it's sword, have a Keyblading armor in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, sure. Lucia says only the masters can change the world line. That's what she thinks. That's what he thinks. I think X is someone we haven't seen yet. 100% viable. Completely and utterly possible. Completely possible. Do I think Lucia could have possessed Brain? No. At least not right now. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I feel like he's gonna leave the 5 alone. I think the Master of Masters is someone we already know. Unless it's either Demix or Luxord. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's hopefully it's gonna be a new character, completely divorced from the entire Xehanort plotline, whose goal is to make sure the Keyblade War happened. You should maybe do an unanswered questions theories vid sometime now that Kingdom Hearts 3 is out and finished. 100%, and I'm working on it. I want to get my current videos out of like the topics I want to talk about, and then be like, okay, what the hell haven't I talked about? Okay, let's put it out there. I wanted to put one out before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, but then like all the leaks came out, and I was like, shit, I don't want to put this out there because A, people will reply to me and go, well, actually, this, and this happens. And B, even if I get anything right, it would be like, you must have a leaked copy, you knew, whatever. It's like, I don't know. I really shouldn't have worried about it because who cares about what leakers have to say, but it's also my excuse for not getting my shit together and getting more videos out. But yeah, exactly. How cool would that be? Pharaoh Snip. How's my shopping cart gone? Come here. Do I think Arlo will interfere with the current 5 union leaders? Oh yeah, the master 100% set up the Foretellers to fail. Bien, that would be pretty sweet. If that actually happens, that would be really, really cool. Like, where's Strelitzia? What do you mean she's not here? Or is she? Brain, you shouldn't be here. What's weird is the X doesn't remember their name. Exactly. I feel like it's a very, 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 oh, how convenient plot point. That all the other ones kept their same names. I don't think a traitor ever existed. It was just to create doubt. I 100% agree with you. I think it was just to throw shit into the mix. Or at least one didn't exist then. Moving forward into the future, there could still be a traitor within the 5. If the 5 are now back and are now going to continue to operate again. Who knows? Who knows? A lot of the theory for the secret ending is the hooded figure is the Master of Masters. Yep, definitely. So I wonder if this whole Biggie setup was just to end up in Tokyo. Yeah, I would say so. Okay, well, we still don't know what the hell is in that heckin' box, which is ridiculous. Sorry, give me one sec. Well, that's exactly it. He doesn't want to write anything set in stone because then he can make up the rest of the story later on. Exactly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do I need to make a register for every single goddamn... think the new trader is only considered a trader to the Master Master system. Potentially. But from what Gula was saying, Gula was theorizing, the trader would be the one that was not fulfilling their role. That was what was going to happen. It's on the box to contain a copy of Verum Rex the game. I want it to be Farnsworth's Parabox. You know what I'm talking about? It's a box that contains the entire universe inside it. But in that universe, there's also a box that contains the first universe inside it. You can really just watch full episodes of Futurama on Daily Motion, can you? It's the Wild West over there. Here we go. That's what I want. I want that. I want that to be the box. There we go. This is the box right here. So there's inside the box is another box with the entire universe inside it. If you've never watched that episode, it's one of my favorite Futurama episodes of all time. It's so clever. I love it. I love it to bits. God, Futurama was so good. What happened to it, man? Simpsons as well. It just went so fast. It just went so fast. It's unrecognizable. It's utterly unrecognizable. Boop, boop, boop. The box contains Union Cross. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. The box does prove that, though. Prove what? What are you talking about? Unlimited jaws. Exactly. Contains Mickey and Brooms. So we're ever going to find out why Sora could just hold Van's heart. I think that's just pretty accepted within the Kingdom Hearts universe. It's like Terra could hold on to Ericus's for a while, and then they could both be held on to by Xehanort. Kinda. That we are in the timeline the Master Master set up. Yeah, I feel like we definitely are. Yeah. Yeah, the box contains the universe in which Versus 13 got off the ground. Cancel. Putting in my credit card info. Don't look anyone. I've got a friend who's a young comedian doing a show tonight in the city, so gonna go out and support. Should be good. If anyone's in Perth tonight. Ericus is, yeah, I'd say so. I think Ericus is long dead. It's like, okay, we've seen his grave. He's dead. He's dead. And they hung up the Wayfinders as well, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, I'd say Ericus and Xehanort are Deadsky, for sure. My friends told me to come around to the new apartment, have a drink here before they go out. No, she didn't, did she, Crash Boredom? I would say she's going to, though, given that they've hung up Ericus's. I mean, she, in theory, should just be able to go zip and summon it, right? Like, there's no reason that just the fact that it's in a room means that she can't just summon it to her. For the full recap of stuff, right? Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got internet now, and evidently I can stream, so yes. I'll get more Meow Wow medals other than being top 10,000 in PvE. Do you... I would say the realm of, like, now that she's back in the realm of light, I would say it's a bit easier to just go zip to grab it rather than... Yes, Lind. They actually gave a definition, didn't they? Yeah, it was like a natural perishing. It wasn't like being forcefully stolen via a Keyblade. Well, they'd have to break into the castle, but yeah. And that's basically what Lee and Issa did. They broke into the castle and went down the staircase, got to the bottom, and they're like, holy shit, what's going on down here? They said they felt a definite presence. I feel like that's going to be explored as well, like who the hell is in all the rest of the cages. We'll see. We shall see. Grand Catapult, and you've just named exactly the issue with my issue with Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, is that the people that need him the most are not going to be able to get them, because in order to get them you have to already be good. The way to win in this game basically is if you're not powerful right now, save for like 2 months, wait for a good banner, and just go nuts on whatever the current banner is, because the meta evolves so quickly and nothing is ever good for that long. So just wait a couple months, keep saving up, and then just wail the hell out on a really big banner, and then you'll be back on top for a little while. Because yeah, there is no, it doesn't matter how strong you are right now, that can change at any time if you just miss the wrong medal. I mean, like anyone that was really strong before Kairi, you know, before the new buff cap came out and didn't get Kairi because they still haven't given it out as a mercy. You know, these people got really screwed over of really no fault of their own, and it's just, it's so shit. Alrighty, I got exactly 1 hour to get to this show, so I should probably have a shower, have some dinner, and then get ready to go. So, I reckon we'll be 5 to 10 more minutes here, and then we'll be done. Burned a Bing on the Kingdom Hearts 3 release, filled so many sub slots, and got Young Xehanort, very good. I was lucky to get Xion, awesome. That's you're in a great spot then. You're in a fantastic spot. Young Xehanort's really, really good. Xion's really, really good. So I don't have either of those. I mean, I have Kairi, but I don't have Xion. What do you say? Let's do a Dokkan pull, huh? I'm in the mood to waste. Do some bloody stupid crap. All right. What are we doing? Multi. Yippee-ki! This should get me a free one as well, I believe. Now that I've done 3 summons on this, I think. Unit prop. Hey, Krillin only. Ooh, that ain't good. Ooh, I've got the rainbow colours though. Someone beeps me. Who beeps me? I can't read. Sorry. Hey, it's Flano. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Alright. We'll get a TN off the bat. You had no idea what I just said, but it makes me glad I'm not playing Union Cross. It doesn't sound good, does it? It doesn't sound too good. It's one of the weirdest gachas I've ever heard of. Like, they really make all of your stuff just so worthless after such a short amount of time. Mr. Boo. Hello. Super Saiyajin. Is that what I want? Is that good? I don't actually know what the new units are. I haven't even looked yet. Krillin was featured. Hell yeah. Hey, look at that. Another one of these guys. Int. Gogeta. Hell yeah. Oh, and another unit. SS3 Gogeta. Vegeta. Okay. Why do they call him GT? He never went SS3 in GT, did he? Unless it was like the whole Blood Swave thing. No. I don't know. Who cares? Loading prop. Good pull. That sounds pretty good. Cool beans. Pretty good pull, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and dump a couple of these. These boys. Yes. Actually, I've got the medals to evolve him, but I was like, I feel like I'm going to pull in the Gogeta banner, a Gogeta, so I won't bother wasting Hourglass on him. Because I'll just have to re-evolve, like, reverse him anyway, so It's always bottom right, top left first, right? In a Heroes game. Yeah, well that's why... Yeah, I don't know, that's why it's just funny to me to be categorized as GT when it was never actually in GT, but whatever, I'll buy it. Slowly stop buying VIP because I don't like the meta. Hey, listen, as a person who's free to play, I can tell you it's you give way less of a shit when you're not spending money on it. Pulled no Ingradiators from that banner. Well, you didn't believe, did you? I just sort of knew that I would. Hey, we get a free one now. Hell yeah, let's do it. What does the Scarlet say? Even I know what that means. Even I know what that means. No Super Saiyan at all, but we did get Hercule riding Boo. Yeah. I thought I said it backwards there. Thank you, Dragon Balls. Get one, and we got two. Alright, little fella. Little baby Vegeta boy. I always forget his name. Vegeta. Terrible. Should know that. That's a Vegeta. Ooh, don't like that art, but I'll take it anyway. Jiaozu. That's freaking out. That's another one. That's number 3. We only need one more of these and we've rainbowed him. Oh, hello. Cool. Sora Smash announcement. Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? Alright. What do we think? Decent? I mean, 4 SSRs, I know that one's pretty old, but... Okay. Alright, so we should have 2 more on Broly then, right? Can't wait to clean up all this mess later on. Yikes. Am I going to put for Broly at all? I don't think so.